Hello, everyone. Welcome to our e-learning project draft presentation. Firstly, I would like to introduce my team member, including me, hongze Liu, and jiang chuanyu. So, the theme of our project is Learn German Easier with English, because we both want to learn another language. As a project, we choose ID model as the main approach. Before we begin to our presentation, I would like to introduce the structures. Firstly, we will discuss why we choose ID model. Secondly, with main content, with our main intentions. Last but not least, we will conclude with a discussion of the difficulties when developing.
Okay, before we started creating the project, we spent time researching differences between AD, Assure, and other models. Both the AD and Assure model have their benefits and drawbacks, making them better suited for certain programs over others. And the AD model is regarded as the most popular model for instructional design across the training industry, and it is a key player in its instructional design because of its high flexibility and easily modified approach. Also, it is easy to measure time and cost. So based on our content, we finally choose the AD model. Next.
So we start from the word A, and we begin to question who, what, why, where, when, and how. So we decide to set three main factors, including teaching aims, like knowledge aim, skills aim, attitude aim, and the requirement of audience, such as the audience at least to get the English C1 level and German A1 level, and they have interest in language learning. And also we have a requirement of desired outcome. So we want to build confidence in German learning and let students know how to use their English to learn German.
And the next stage is D. D stands for design. In this stage, we made informal decisions about creating the learning program, and the structure of the content, as Hongze said, is introduction, similarities, and application. We believe that the foreshow of content is important, so we included introduction in almost each module or unit. And from the introduction, students will gain some basic knowledge, knowing that there are close links between English and German. The main content which we devoted most time in is similarities. We collect and display many examples to show the similarities of English-German in terms of sounds, vocabulary, and even sentences. And some of this knowledge requires certain linguistic background of students. For the related learning theories, we think that constructivism would be proper because learners could construct knowledge based on their original experience. Psychological structure and beliefs place more emphasis on the subjectivity, sociality, and the situational nature of learning. For the tools we use compared with Powtoon, we think that the Animaker has more free materials and the layout of the website is easier for beginners like us. And after 1 month practice, we already have an in-depth understanding of it. The length of time for each lesson, since our program is just to arouse the interest in learning German instead of a very academic one, each section won't be very long. It is only 3 to 4 minutes, and the difficulty of each section increase from easy to difficult. Next.
So then I want to introduce the curriculum design. We totally have three models. Model 1 has 3. Module 2 similarities, including the word and sound. Module 3 include application, also tests. In this part, the main task for me is animation, creating, and my teammate pay attention on script writing.
And into the third D means development, we bring those content ideas into life. Well, what we do in this stage are laying out the content visually, creating graphics, recording videos, and carefully selecting fonts and colors, anything that has to do with creating the actual end product for our learners. There are 4 factors to think of: delivery method, production, instructional strategies, and media methods, development of assessment. And speaking of the delivery method, we think that this program will be a totally online one instead of a blended learning. And we are also thinking of providing the training work with an external provider, but this needs further consideration. And for the development and assessment, we wanted this project to be interactive, so we have designed 2 forms. Form 1, there are multiple choice questions embedded in the teaching video. And Form 2, the teacher imparts basic knowledge language and interacts with students in the comment area of the website. Next.
So we already finished the video basically, and next is the refine it. Since now we haven't begun to implementation stage, as we only have few ID on it, most often in the world of a learning implementation means exploiting your field and uploading the course to a learning management system. We are still thinking about LMS to use, and these issues need further consideration. Also, the tools used to create website, and once the course is distributed and user begin taking courses, we will pay close attention to see if any issues arise.
Okay, the next is finally E, means evaluation. Of course, we haven't get to this stage yet, but we have a few minds on it about it. Throughout the process, we creating the project, we always asking ourselves that, can we meet the goals as set out in the analysis phase if we just with the things we created? And we think the answer is yes for now. And there are 3 factors that we think of: take feedback and place back into the analysis phase. And the second one, identify other training requirements. And the last one, possible change in media types or approach. We are still working on it, and we believe we'll find a good way. Next. So this is all we have so far thought of. In real practice, we expect more detail to be added, and the more successful the project will be. Thanks for listening, and sorry for the mess at the class. We hope Dr. Professor Chang all goes well. Thank you. 结束录制。